Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So guys, snowy Monday, because it seems like over here at the Goon Garage, every single day there's snow. So yesterday, my car has had, my daily has had salt on it for like a week, and there's a little bit of rust, so why make it worse if it's my nice daily? So we washed the thing yesterday, but guess what? It snowed last night.
Hopefully this snow somewhat melts so we can resume on the bodywork. But if the snow doesn't melt, I'm just gonna take my nose, I'm gonna snort it all up. So this nose can handle a lot, believe me. Early 2020, I bought this short block off Facebook for $700. Fresh bearings, freshly machined and all that. Came with some stock heads, stock oil pan, pickup. But first thing we started to do was buy parts. Cam kit, rockers, screw-in studs, and what else? Oil pan. Yeah. So I started to do some gasket match porting on the heads. The stock 194 heads. At the time, I had a pretty cool, I guess, ex-girlfriend, and she was helping me port too, so that was awesome. New timing gear, chain set, and stock push rods. But this is the car the motor was going in, but eventually he sold that car. It was too rusty. So this is during the process. Got it painted, whole valve trains installed. Bought this tunnel ram because I was going for the aesthetic of old Street Freak, and I wanted the tunnel ram, not thinking about the tuning and all that with getting this thing running and driving as quick as possible. So a buddy of mine, I got a couple parts from him, just piecing this thing together one by one. So this was in that Nova at our new house, 2021. And a couple weeks later, sold the tunnel ram. Uncle Pat gave me a 2-piece cam cover. And we got 1.5 rockers on the heads, which are not machined down on the stud bosses. So the rocker is actually overreaching the valve stem. And we got an adjustable push rod in there too to try and figure out if I needed a shorter push rod, but couldn't go shorter because the stud bosses. But right here we got 202 double hump Fuelie heads, which I bought. So we got those slapped on now. And my dumbass has sprayed me in the intake valley. But here it is in the Nova. In our new garage, 2022, alternator bracket, and here's the first recorded startup. And of course, a couple weeks later, I sold the Nova. So the motor's back out. And now it's in the Camaro. So the rest is kind of history with this car and this engine setup. Got a 21 circuit Amazon wiring harness. Bye junk distributor. These are the markings for the Fuelie heads. And here it is, 2023 or 4, and the Camaro setting it up. And then the car sat like this for about a year because I had other toys to mess with. Guys, this is finally the teardown on my small block Chevy. So this is my first ever built engine. I built this back in 2019-20. Got a flat type of cam. Wait. Feels pretty notchy. Oh, maybe it just wasn't lined up, but... All right, so there's one lifter I can't get out, and this is number 2. I forgot if this was an issue. This was one of the ones that went flat, but I can't get it out, so this is probably the worst one. Every other one came out, so this one is definitely probably mushroomed. So just leave it up like that, and we can pull this cam out finally. Those bearings I'm going to try and reuse, so. Wow, those are round. Look at those. Wow, only those two went bad. That's pretty surprising. Damn. What's going on, guys? This is the wrap-up video finale on the small block kind of disassembly. Here we got crank rod bearing and one main bearing. So these are actually both 10 thousandths under. So these are the conditions of these bearings. So not going through the bronze. On the edge right there, looks a little, I don't know if that's wear or just, I don't know. So first time taking out bearings and redoing a bottom end with new bearings. So just trying to goon, but safely goon, because these are kind of the heart of the engine. So we already have brand new bearings on the way, 10 thousandths under, crank rod and mains. So looking at the journal on the crank, only that one so far. It looks perfect. I think we're going to be able to polish that up perfectly. This piston right here is actually a floating wrist pin. It's not even a C-clip, which didn't really understand or notice until we got this part, because I bought this thing as a short block assembled already. So a little bit of rust, not in the rings or nothing, probably just from having the spark plug out or loose at one point in time, but everything else looks okay. Little, maybe a slight little gouge right there, but I'm not picking up my finger. I think we should be able to sand that out, but we still have to take all of the rods out, all the pistons, take the crank out itself, and prep this block. We're gonna go goon nation on this thing. We're gonna go crazy and get all the passages. I might actually buy a brand new oil pump too, since I don't really know the condition of inside of that. I don't know if they wear down from maybe a little bit of grit running through them. So that's where we're leaving off right now. We got the block right here. Had to check just the main and one of the journals, because that gives you kind of a general idea of how the rest look, because they should all be the same theoretically. So stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna have brand new bearings, assembly lube, plastic gauge. We're gonna go through all the clearances on each journal and make sure those are in spec, in goon spec. Not getting it perfect, but getting it right and getting it safe and reliable. So better. This is what I kind of expected. There wasn't many miles on this motor anyways. Let's say probably 2 hours, 3 hours tops runtime. And we always had zinc in it and newish oil. Just the cam wearing down, 2 lobes. We should be okay. So next video, we're going to strip that thing down to a bare block. We're going to pressure wash the thing. We're going to blow it out with air, carb clean, every single port until it's perfectly clean. And then we're going to clean all the journals and everything on that. And hopefully I don't get cursed with the prostitute bad luck. So it's been hitting me kind of hard lately, especially with the snow. Hopefully the journals are okay and everything's savable. Stay tuned for the next video. Catch you guys next time. Let's keep on gooning.